Hello, everybody. This is MoveEasy Yoga with Via. Today is November 9th, 2021. We're going to start in the ordinary fashion, static rest. Just putting your feet and knees, bent knees up on a chair or a sofa or anything high. And your head can be on a pillow. And I'm going to time for, oh no, not that. Hold on. I'm going to time for 7 seconds, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Just allowing yourself the time and the space to bring yourself into the room, your entire self, mind, body, spirit. Okay, stay here. And just rotate your head, look right, look left about 6 times. Just slowly releasing the neck and the shoulders. One more. Come back to the center. We're going to set up for vagus nerve reset. So you could be on a stack of towels. You can be on a set of therapy balls or a sponge ball. Your arms could be elbows bent with your fingers interlaced behind your head. We're going to press into the floor, press the occipital ridge into the floor.
The vagus nerve reset or head wrapping?
Oops, head ramping. Let's do, now I get to decide, don't I? Yeah, let's do vagus nerve first. Sorry. My brain is totally screwed up on this one. My involuntary brain. Okay, vagus nerve. No pressing the head. All you're going to do is keep the head still where it is and move the eyeballs to the right. And wait for an involuntary sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. Come back to center. Left, look left with your eyeballs only. Waiting for a sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. Come back to center and repeat this 2 more sets, right, left, without my cueing. Finish up. Stay where you are, or any of the other positions that I mentioned that you're not in. You can switch to that. Now we're going to do head ramping. Now we're going to press the occipital ridge into the back of the floor. Hold, wait and hold. And then release. And let's do 5 more of those. Press. Hold. Release. 4 more times without cueing. Finish up. Stay here, but push the couch, the chair, whatever your feet are on, knees and feet, push that away. We're going to do windshield wipers. Wide. So windshield wipers, you're still supine. Your feet are wide. Your knees are closer. And then just drop your knees to one side. And then come on back up and drop them to the other side. And keep going. We're going to do about 5 more sets. Just slow is best. You should even feel your core kicking in here when you bring your legs up on the return. I've lost track. Do 2 more sets. When you're finished, put a brick between your knees, press on the brick, and continue to move side to side, windshield wipers side to side. It's a different move. You're working with the inner thigh muscles. Three more. Finish up. Come back, remove the brick. Take your knees, your feet wide. We're going to do a quad stretch with resistance. So feet wide, knees wide. Drop your right knee into the center. Put your left ankle on top of your right knee. And then, let's just stay here just for a little bit and find that nice stretch along the outside edge of the thigh, quads. And then start to move. So you're going to press your right knee up into your ankle. The ankle is going to resist. This is a stretch, quad stretch with resistance. The ankle is going to resist. You're going to come up anyway and win. And then go the other direction, which is the stretching direction. The ankle wins. The ankle comes down. The knee resists as you come down. That's a set. So come on up. This is for strength. The knee comes up. The ankle resists, strengthening the quadricep. And then coming down, the ankle pushes the knee down. The knee resists, but we will end up in a stretch. So one of the things about resistance movements, Pihara, is you're always moving and you're always resisting, always resisting. So do this a few more times. Last one. And switch sides. Left knee drops to the center, right ankle on top of that knee. You can stay here a minute and like enjoy the stretch. Feel a big stretch along the outside outer edge of the hip, of the thigh, and the hip actually. And then whenever you want to, you can start moving and resisting. Back and forth. See if you can identify which is the stretch and which is the strengthen. This is a dance, it's not a war. So if you feel like you're really struggling, you're probably resisting too much. Two more. And finish up. And then unravel your legs and bring yourself up to a floor seated position. We're going to do the basic side bend spine twist set. I didn't have it scheduled in here but I thought we were on the floor too long. Side bend first. Let me write these down. Okay, take the right arm, slide along the floor, up and over. I'm going to get a little bit more time because oops, that's not right either. Sorry. Go ahead and bring your elbow forward. And elbow first and then torso all the way up. Other side. Slide your arm along the mat. Bring your other arm up and over. Bring your elbow forward, your top arm elbow. Nice stretch along the back of the armpit. elbow up, torso up, spine tip twist, spinal rotation to the right first. Put your left hand on your right knee. Bring your hands behind you, your right hand behind you, spider fingers. Sit tall. You can look right or left. So you can look straight in front of you. You can look to the right. I wouldn't look up to the ceiling because of the risk of hyperextending your cervical spine. So either look right or left. And then if you want to, you can add the ribcage slide. Come on back, untangled. Right hand, right knee, putting your left hand behind you, spider fingers. Sit tall. You can look straight ahead, right in front of your chest, or you can look back over your shoulder. Or you can go between those 2 points. If you're moving I can't move my head like that, which is actually a really nice option, and do rib cage slide. So you may have to choose between those 2 things. Which feels good to you today? And come on back. Stack your knees, one knee on top of the other. We're going to do, I'm trying this new, well, not the stacked knees aren't new, but I'm going to try to do with the stacked knees. It's new. Put your hands to at the side of your body, so in front of your feet, and try to do a flat back hip hinge from this position. So remember the flat back hip hinge, you're hinging from the hip. The chest stays open, your head stays open. You don't want to round forward. You're trying not to round forward. So like Kathy's using her hands, that's a good way to go. So one of the problems is it feels like the knees get in the way, but see how well you can use your hands to help yourself keep straight. And you might feel more of a stretch on the right outer hip from because of the flat back hip hinge. Go ahead and flip your legs so the knees are stacked. The bottom one, the one that was on the bottom is now on the top, etc. Stacking your knees again, putting your hands in front of your feet and trying to pull yourself up and over flat back hip hinge as far as you can go and still keep the hinge. Straight forward. See if you can go straight forward. If you can't come down as far as Kathy's coming down, maybe you'll want to put your hands on a brick and then come down. That might help. I'd like to see you coming straight forward, even if it's just a small forward hinge. And then use your hands to pull yourself forward and keep yourself straight. Okay. Now, let's go back down to a supine position. We're going to do figure 4 progressions with 2 bricks. So have 2 bricks or blocks nearby, starting with a basic figure 4. So basic figure 4, your knees are bent. Remember your head could be on towels. It can be on a set of balls. Have the bricks nearby. Where are my bricks? Hold on. Oh, I know. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is bring your right knee up and cross the ankle over. And this is a basic figure 4. You can be here for 40 seconds. You could, the only thing else, other option I have for you is if you want to, you could take your right hand, press it on your right knee and push your knee away. This is all hip opening. We're going to stay on one side, I think, and do all of the ones on one side. Okay. Stop that. We're going to go to add a block. So we're going to add a block. Put a block under the left foot. And then figure 4. See if you can feel a difference in the hip stretch. We're talking about the hip stretch on the right. And if you want to, you can do like Kathy's doing. You can press your right knee away, just a little bit. It's a gentle nudge. Or you can just stay still and feel the difference between the original position and this one. Okay. Add a second brick. Put your left foot on the second brick. Come up, bring your right knee up into figure 4. See if you can feel the difference. Okay. The next one, dorsiflex 2 bricks and dorsiflex your foot, your left foot. I have a private client who's doing these every week now. Because she has a lot of issues with getting up and down off the floor, and she has the issues are in her hips. And this is making a huge difference. You have trouble getting up on and down on the floor, this might be part of your home practice. The next one is fingers behind the thigh. So stay in that position. pull on the left side. You're on the left side and you're pulling.
That one, okay.
The foot stays down. The foot, foot stays down on the brick.
Oh,
Yeah. But you can dorsiflex it if you want. And you can use your right elbow to press your right knee out if you want, if you can find that. So the left heel is on the brick, on the two bricks. And you're pulling in the left thigh in towards your chest. You may be pushing the right knee away with your right elbow. In front of shin. Well, now hold on to your shin. So you might want to bring your bricks a little closer, Kathy. Your heel is still on the brick. You could be dorsiflexing. You're holding on to, this is if you can get there. You may want to use a strap here. If you can hold on to the front of your shin on the left with your hands or a strap. And the same was true of the last one. You could use a strap. Are you okay?
yeah, I just need to adjust.
You need your bricks. Okay. This is the last one on this side. Oops. I forgot to time it, but I think we did. So let's switch to the other side. No bricks first. The first one is just an ordinary figure four. The right foot is on the floor, the right knee is bent, the left knee comes forward, and then the ankle crosses over. Essentially, you're just coaxing your hip to open up by this series of progressions. Kathy, I think both of your blocks should be thicker. If you have thick blocks, use them.
I do not. I need more blocks.
Oh, you need another thick block, I guess.
Yeah, I do. I was just thinking that.
All right. Now we're going to add a brick under the right foot, a block, a thick one if you have one. But you could use instead. How many of the narrow wide blocks do you have? One.
I have one.
You would use
I do.
that and your other small thinner brick.
Yeah,
It's sort of about the same. Okay, one block right under the right foot. The left ankle is on in front of the right knee. Remember, if you want to, you can put your left hand on your left knee and nudge, push a little bit. Okay. Next one, 2 bricks. Or in Kathy's case, 3 bricks. Same position.
Oh, that's a lot higher.
Mhm. The place that's making adjustments is the left hip. That's where what you're trying to open up in this case. You could push your left knee out a little further using your left hand if you want. Okay, the next position is on the two blocks. You want to dorsiflex your foot. So the toes come up toward the ceiling. Okay, the next one is to hug, put your hands, hold onto your right thigh behind your thigh, or use a strap. You know what, I have to go back and look at my original notes on this. Maybe we move away from the brick at that point, this point. And have your foot just dangling, your right foot. You can try it both ways since your teacher is ambivalent about the right answer. And then the last one is to put your hands on your shins. Yeah, I think we have to come off the brick at this point. On your shins, or put a strap at your shins. And hug your shin, your right shin into your chest. And then push the bricks away and just take your feet wide and do some nice windshield wipers. This is just transitioning from where we are. We're going to come up. I'm going to describe what we're going to do. We're going to come up and you need to find a chair or a coffee table or something that you can do a figure 4 on with one of your, well, one and then the other, right side, then left side. You may need pillows. I'm lucky, I can use my Cadillac. It's perfect. But you can start with a chair, or if you have something higher than a chair, a table might be too high, but it might be perfect. A dining room table. And what I want you to do is find that surface and then take your right knee, bend it, and then put it on the surface. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you me. I'm going to. spotlight for everyone. Yeah, I have a. Let me show you this.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, okay.
We're doing a figure four on a standing figure four, right?
Ah,
It's a standing figure four. You have to find a couch and you can put some pillows underneath. This is the way it looks. This is really the way it looks. You're straightforward. Your hips are straightforward. You're right here. Now, can everyone find something to do this on? It could be a bed.
I'm gonna try.
It could be a bench. It could be a counter. And when you're here, if you're standing on one leg, the other leg is up on the thing, the riser, whatever right brings you up. And you can either stay here, this might be quite a lot for you, or you can lean forward over the figure four with a flat back hip hinge. Let me see what Kathy's doing here. Replace spotlight. So good. I think this is a good solution, Kathy. Now I hope everyone found something. Remember, you could put pillows underneath, especially firm pillows. We're going to be here for 40 more seconds. And if you want to, you can add a flat back hip hinge, which will increase the stretch in the hip. This is like pigeon. This is yoga pigeon. But we're not on the floor. Let's see what other people are doing. I can't see anybody. If you want me to see you, you have to put yourself in the camera frame. Come on back and switch sides. This one's going to feel different. I wonder how Caitlin is doing. I wonder if she's here with her hip. You know, she has some hip issues. So remember, once you find your figure four, your standing figure four, then if you want to, you can add a forward lean, flat back hip hinge. Keep your back as flat as you can. Come forward, come forward. You might even want to put your hands on the thing. I can put my hands on the bed. I didn't time. We're going to start more now.
So you asked how I was doing, and I still haven't found the right height of something to do that on,
Okay,
but I'm working on it.
okay.
I think that's the challenge, is finding the right.
That is the challenge, finding the right height. Mhm. It is. Sometimes in some places I've lived, my bathroom counter was the right height, but in this place, my current condo, it's too high. I can do it, but it's a lot of work and not as much fun. Okay, let's go to the wall. Let's go to the wall and do the back bend at the wall and the side spine twists at the wall. That's a lot of nice, you should be feeling a really, I'm hoping, I don't want to impose it on you, but I'm hoping that you're going to be feeling a lot of nice flexibility in your hips. Back bend at the wall, arms up, overhead. And come out of this, unravel this, and right spine twist. So right leg forward, left leg back, bend your arms, rotate your spine towards the right. And stay here and breathe. And come out of that all the way out, all the way out. Left side, left foot forward, left leg back, right leg back,
Right like that.
rotate, bend your elbows and rotate. Okay, unravel that, come down to the floor to a seated position. We're gonna walk, you're gonna walk on your butt, crawling on your butt, on your bum, to release the sacrum, starting at the top of your mat and crawl forward as far as you can get. You can bend your knees a little or a lot, and then crawl backward as far as you can get. So crawling on the butt. Use your hands if you want to help you move. All the way up and down a couple times along your mat. Or if you don't have a mat, whatever you've got. And one more time. And then find your way onto your back. For 61-point guided yoga nidra meditation. You may want to cover yourself with a blanket. You may want to put a small washcloth over your eyes. And you're going to start by watching your breath. Watching your breath and observing your abdomen as it rises and falls with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your awareness and your attention to the center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, right side, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This completes the 61-point guided yoga nidra meditation. Go ahead and extend your legs and start to wiggle and stretch. The arms go overhead. The legs and arms stretch out in opposite directions, wiggling and stretching right and left and right. Both arms, both legs. And then wiggling your fingers and your toes. And rotating your wrists and your ankles. And then hugging your right knee into your chest. And hugging your left knee into your chest. Hug both knees into your chest. And rock from side to side, releasing the hips. Side to side. And then whenever you're ready, roll all the way over toward the camera with your bottom arm as a pillow. Take a minute to thank yourself for bringing yourself to the class and to your self-care space. And then whenever you're ready, just bring yourself up. Use your top arm to bring yourself up to seated. I'm going to remove the spotlight. I'm going to choose gallery view, which allows me to look at everybody. I can't choose that for you, but you can choose it. Sit in a comfortable floor seated position. Bring your hands together. We lost Kathleen. Bring your hands together and press them together. And now release. So soften your prayer pose. Lift your skull, the occipital ridge up, away from your shoulders, so that you can roll the skull forward over the cervical spine. The cervical spine stays straight. Nodding, bowing to each other. Noticing that that each of us is a light. And that we're all one light. And then saying to each other, namaste.
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 Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.